Welcome, KSL Gang. Welcome, KSL Gang. Today we're going to be reviewing Wrapped in Vanilla Body Care from Bath & Body Works. The notes are soft vanilla, velvet sugar, and chantilly creme. When I first seen the notes on this one, I got super excited because I seen chantilly creme, which I'm very familiar with. It's more richer and sweeter than whipped cream, which is light and less sweet. Chantilly is made with heavy whipping cream, powdered sugar, and vanilla. It's a super simple mix, but I have layered with fruit salad with this. You can add it to layers of cake or a topping for a dessert. So I'm like, I know how it smells in person, but I wonder how it's going to be in body care. I want to start off with the shower gel and the body lotion because that's what I purchased first. With the shower gel, like most of Bath & Body Works shower gels, they are very enjoyable and fragrant while showering, but the smell of it either disappears or is very faint on the skin. While showering with it, it's a creamy sweet vanilla frosting, but it's very light on the skin once it rinses off. With the body lotion, it's very strong. You would think I had the fragrance mist on with it. It lasted quite a while, even after 4 hours. When it was all the way settled on the skin, but you could still smell that cake frosting. And on me, when fragrances have vanilla in it, it usually lasts a bit longer than other notes. On this one, it's like getting a double dose of vanilla because you have the soft vanilla and then you have the chantilly creme, which is also vanilla. Now, as a whole, which I tested all day on Thanksgiving, so that was a perfect opportunity to see how it was going to perform. Because I was hosting, so it was a lot of movement going around. On Thanksgiving, I started my day at 5 a.m. I showered using the Dove Beauty Bar and the Dow Gold Bar soap and the Wrapped in Vanilla shower gel. Then I used the Walmart's Equate Cocoa Divine Body Oil Gel, followed by the lotion and the cream to Wrapped in Vanilla. And what surprised me, the cream is a bit lighter than the lotion. I was really surprised about that. So after all of that layering, I drenched myself with the fine fragrance mist. And on the opening, I was getting a vanilla pudding or a custard, sweet and silky, but it definitely can come off as a fluffy vanilla cake. And also when it dries down, it gets more creamy and turns into a decadent vanilla frosting. And the chantilly creme plays a big part of that. And I don't get any floral, maybe some fruitiness, and I'm talking little to none. Because you know, a lot of the time they like mixing those gourmand cakey cookie scents with some type of floral, and this one is not. I only reapplied once after the 5th hour, so that was really good considering I was cooking, moving around, and doing different things. And now what you see here are fragrances from Bath & Body Works that you might think of when you smell Wrapped in Vanilla. But I'm going to do a quick rundown on why they are not identical to Wrapped in Vanilla, besides one maybe. So first we have Vanilla Bean Noel and Warm Vanilla Sugar. Yes, the vanilla is there on both, but they also have these floral notes that's not giving off that pure creamy sweet vanilla. Vanilla Bean Noel does have a sugar cookie and a whipped cream. And it also has that musk note in there, but it's still not as sweet and decadent as Wrapped in Vanilla. And Warm Vanilla Sugar, it is intense this year, but it also has a powdery scent to it, which is not in Wrapped in Vanilla. Even when I paired these two together, it definitely did not give me Wrapped in Vanilla. But I can definitely get why someone would say they get Vanilla Bean Noel and Wrapped in Vanilla. And it probably gives them the old school Vanilla Bean Noel because, you know, it did smell more decadent and sweet. Yeah, I know how the formulas change. And next we have Christmas Cookies, Merry Cookie, and Happy Birthday Frosted Vanilla, which a lot of people say they are exactly the same. I would say somewhat with Merry Cookie because last year we had that lemon note, and this year I think it's the same thing as Christmas Cookies. And then Happy Birthday Frosted Vanilla, I know a lot of people say that it was ringing up as Merry Cookie, but when I talked to an associate, They said it's supposed to be like a whole totally different fragrance. And that one did come off a little bit more creamier to me. But they all are pretty much the same. With Christmas cookies, to me, it automatically disqualifies it being just like wrapped in vanilla, especially with the previous versions when the almond biscotti was super strong. And even though this year's version is more of that cookie dough, it still does not remind me of wrapped in vanilla. There's no nutty notes in it. Next, we have confetti cake pop and vanilla confetti sparkle, which are exactly the same. And right away, I'm like, no, it does not give me wrapped in vanilla. These are Keke scents, but they are giving yellow cake batter. And wrapped in vanilla is giving a vanilla cake that's already baked and the frosting is on top. And they do have that creamy cake frosting note, but it's more airy and fluffy. Wrapped in vanilla is more decadent to me, especially on the dry down. So I can definitely tell them apart. Next, we have Beach Nights. You're probably like, what is that doing here? Now, Beach Nights has the marshmallow and the creamy vanilla. I guess it gives me that decadent feel of wrapped in vanilla, but it's definitely not the same. It's just that marshmallow and vanilla, it'll get you thinking about wrapped in vanilla, especially on both dry downs. It's crazy how they can have different notes, but they can be similar at the same time. Next, we have berry waffle cone, and I wasn't even sure if I was going to add this one because I probably was pushing it. But I said, no, I have to add this because it's how I feel. And on the dry down, the only thing is you would have to take out the berry notes in this one. If you could just picture the waffle cone and the creamy vanilla scent and the dry down with wrapped in vanilla, there can be slight similarities in those two. I know the waffle cone has a different type of smell to it, but somehow on the dry down, it's giving me a little bit of wrapped in vanilla. Last, we have vanilla rainbow sprinkles, which could be the closest out of the group. Now, this one has notes of vanilla bean, confetti sprinkles, and whipped frosting. And what's interesting about it, it basically has the same notes as vanilla confetti sparkle and confetti cake pop. But with the vanilla rainbow sprinkles, I get way more frosting and less of that cake batter in it. And that's why it reminded me so much of wrapped in vanilla, but it's more like a toned down version of it. Overall, wrapped in vanilla is one of the best gourmand vanilla fragrances I believe Bath & Body Works has came out with. I could be blindfolded and had to pick it out of a lineup, and I could definitely recognize the scent right away. I know we have a ton of gourmand vanilla scents. It's something about it that's giving luxury, and it was just done flawless. I will be getting backups on backups on backups because it might come back. I don't want to do a who did it better video down the line saying I wish I would have got more of the original, so I'm getting it while it's good. I know how many times I have said this fragrance has changed. This does not smell like the one from last year. While I love it and I'm obsessed with it, I'm getting a lot of this version. If they come back out with it, it could smell just like this one. But just to make sure, I'm going to make sure I have my backups. And I'm obsessing over this one just like I did Bubblegum Pop. But yeah, guys, let me know, how do you like this one? I know this was not my typical review. Usually I try to keep it 3 to 4 minutes, but I love this one so much. And I just really think it deserves a well thought of review. If you have tried this out, let me know, how do you like it? How does it work with your body chemistry? I know some people said it smells so good in a bottle, but when they tried it out, it did not work for them. But let me know, what do you think? If you haven't already, subscribe and join the KSL gang. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey KSL gang, if you love cooking and watching cooking videos and super easy recipes, make sure you check out my main channel in Keke's Kitchen. I'll see you over there.